Welcome to another episode of Tiger Talk. I'm here with Nigel. Did I get it correct?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here with Nigel from Esports. Nigel, tell me what is esports to the people who doesn't know.
Okay, so essentially esports is the competitive aspect of online gaming. Uh, there's usually you play your games and you play them with your friends and you have fun with it. But once you enter the more competitive aspects, such as tournaments and other local events, and you're competing for like prizes or for clout, I guess, then you are now an esports gamer.
Okay, and then I want to know, how did you get into gaming and what made you want to start to compete at the collegiate level?
I personally got into gaming when I was really young. It started with a game called Super Smash Brothers 64, and it really started. I wanted to compete last year when I first got to ECU. I saw a poster that said Overwatch esports team, and at first I was really skeptical about joining it because I never like really thought about competing on a collegiate level for any sort of team or anything like that.
Mhm.
And so me and my friend Jordan, we decided to go check out the meeting and stuff, and we never really played Overwatch, but it was the environment that was really welcoming, and it was like a lot of other gamers that we saw there. So it really felt like you weren't alone when you're playing these type of games, and that's really what made me want to compete, just to help like boost my own morale and help me become a better gamer. And I saw that other people were wanting to do that too, so I figured why not, be a part of a team too, where we can all help each other out.
Yeah, and I know there's way many more games out there that can be played, and all I ever played was the sports games like Madden or 2K.
Yeah, yeah,
The only other game I actually ever really played was Mario Kart,
yeah.
and that was still with the controller. That wasn't really on the PC or anything like that. So the next question I want to ask you is, you're on a team and you're competing and you're playing against all the other schools and whatnot. I want to know, how do you feel about the esports team this year at East Central?
Okay, so the esports team that I'm mainly going to be talking about, because I'm the Overwatch team captain, so I don't want to speak for the other clubs or anything like that because I'm not really a part of their teams. But for the team that I'm a part of, I feel really confident. We've worked really hard since about September of last year, and it's just progress. Really, is what we've been trying to show, and teamwork. We have a lot of new people this year, and so we're really trying to get everybody on the same page and really work on that team aspect of things. And I feel really confident that we'll get there. We just started our tournaments about 2 weeks ago, and they've been going pretty good so far. Our practices are going extremely well. And I feel really confident that we aren't going to get completely stomped by any other teams. If anything, we can hold our own, and we will try to win. Like, we don't give up easily. And I feel really confident that we will make something of ourselves.
Okay, okay. And I know that you said that you're on the Pacific team of esports, right?
Yes.
So what is the game that y'all play mostly?
We play Overwatch.
So can you kind of explain what Overwatch actually is and how do you actually
Yeah, yeah.
win and stuff like
So
that?
Overwatch is it's a first person shooter. It usually consists of teams 6v6, six players against other six players, and there's a hero pool. There's like 30 something characters, and there's tanks, there's damage, and then there's support. Currently, the meta is, or I wouldn't say the meta, but like the rules now are you have to have two tanks, two damage, and two supports. It didn't always used to be like that. It used to be like three tanks, three supports, three damage. You can mix and match it, but now it's 2-2-2. And basically, how you win a map is there's multiple. There's a hybrid, there's payload, there's escort, capture the point. And basically, what you want to do is you want to try to push the objective into your favor. So like if you're capturing a point, you want to get that to 100% while the other team is still fighting for the point. Like they can push you off of the point and they can cause a team wipe. And then that would essentially not reset, but it would stop your percentage from going up. And once they've captured the point, their percentage starts going up. And so then it's basically whoever gets the first to 100. And usually that game mode is 2 out of 3, best 2 out of 3.
Mhm.
And pushing the payload. You basically want to, if you're on the attacking side, you want to push the payload all the way from your spawn to the enemy spawn, and you want to try to do that in as little time as possible. And then in the competitive aspect, the first round is the attackers versus the defenders, and then the second round it flips over. So then if you were attacking the first round, you will be defending the next round, and it's basically whoever gets there the fastest wins.
Yeah, you just made it sound so much complicated, but also
Yeah,
fun.
it's a
I'm yeah, so like I'm a part of the stream team that actually controls the stream for you guys. And my first time I was watching, I was so confused and I was so lost. But it actually looks fun, it actually looks fun, and it's very time consuming, which could keep you busy, and you're having fun with your friends. And then now you're on the esports team. Now you got other people to play with and actually bond with and actually win with. And I'm pretty sure it's fun to win and brag against other schools.
Yeah, it kind of is. And Overwatch, getting into it at first was kind of there was a learning curve to it. But once you get and play more into it, it just becomes second nature. Like you look at a map, you're like, okay, we're playing this map. You look at what game mode it is, you're like, okay, it's this game mode, and it automatically starts clicking. I know it, like when I first started playing Overwatch, it sounded like a lot, it looked like a lot, and I didn't understand because there are so many characters, so many maps, so many powers, abilities, and so many different things to do, and I didn't really understand the team aspect of it. But once you play it or watch it, then you really start to understand it. But explaining it, I don't really think it gives it as much justice, and I probably didn't do the best of explaining it. But Overwatch, it's a very fun game.
Yeah, it seems like it can be frustrating at times when you're losing. I can bet. So the last question I want to ask you is, well, how do you prepare for your competition or for your event or for your game or whatever? How do you prepare? What do you do throughout the day or throughout just that hour and a half before the game actually starts? What is your preparation to get into like your game mode and get ready to actually, help your team to win?
Personally, for me, throughout the day, if I know that we're going to be having a game for a tournament that night, I'll be listening to music, trying to get myself hype, watching other professional gamers and see what they're doing, listening to their comms and all that stuff. And I'll just talk to all my friends, see how they're doing throughout the day. And if anybody is upset or anxious or anything, I'll try to help them ease their nerves or something. Usually when we're facing like a bigger school or a school that we know is better than us, we really try hard during our practices to make sure that we still keep our communication, our comms clear, and we keep our heads leveled. We don't really want to have our comms cleared up, because then that just allows room for frustration and confusion, and that allows us to mess up. But an hour and a half before we start every game, we usually hop into a few quick play games, warm up together, really try to get on the same page, make sure everybody's listening, make sure everybody's mechanics are working, their keyboard, mouse, headset, mics. We want to make sure that everything's working smoothly. And that's really all we do to prepare. I mean, we have practices throughout the week where we really get down to the nitty gritty, practicing strategies and shot calling and all that stuff. But before we get into a game, we don't want to overload anything.
Yeah, I can tell. And I see that with me playing football, the way you explained it, your separation and your whole team preparation to get ready for the game sounds so much like mine, and so much like my team getting ready for a football game. It just kind of helps me to understand that no matter what sport you play, everybody kind of have that similar preparation for a game or for an event or whatever that they're doing.
Yeah.
And so I know you guys had a game Monday, but the team forfeited. Is that correct?
Yeah. So apparently they had dropped out of the NACE tournament a week ago, but the admins of NACE never contacted us or told us. I really don't know. That's more from my coach. But yeah, so they forfeited. So that one just was a bye week for us. And so now
when are you guys' next game?
Our next Overwatch game is Thursday, October the 8th at 7:00.
Okay, and those are all the questions that I have for you. Make sure you guys that are listening go watch on Twitch. Is that correct?
Yes, Twitch.
Make sure you guys go watch on Twitch tomorrow, October the 9th.
8th.
October the 8th. I'm sorry, October the 8th
You good.
at 7 o'clock to watch the Overwatch game between. You know who you guys are playing?
I can check it real quick. Actually,
Okay.
let's see. I think it's CSC. Yeah, CSC.
East Central versus CSC tomorrow on Twitch, 7 o'clock. All right, Nigel, thank you for your time here on Tiger Talk. We really appreciate
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Right now, I'm waiting on Kwon, who is a football player here at East Central University. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions about the season and how he feels about this year and where he thinks things are going to go for the football team. Now joining me is Kwon, Brandon, and my co-host DeVille. Now I have a question for Kwon and Brandon. Did you think that COVID would affect football this much?
No, I believe they should still let us play. It's only like D2 schools that's not playing. D1 schools is playing. NFL is playing. I feel like ECU just needs to take better repercussions to allow us to play. But I don't think nobody affected none of it.
No, I don't think COVID fake, but I did figure COVID was going to mess up football like this.
I just seen some stuff.
It's COVID.
Okay, my next question is, y'all just been approved to have practice in the next 2 weeks. How do you feel about the NCAA allowing us to practice?
I feel like it's good. Like, we need to do something. A lot of kids are just sitting around waiting on nothing. Everybody else is playing and practicing. I don't see why they take so long for us to play. And I feel like we are athletes, so we good. So we like, if we were to get infected by COVID, it wouldn't be no serious problems with our health.
What do you mean serious problem? As in death?
Yes.
I feel like they ain't have no choice but to give us a practice. I felt like everyone else get to play, so why not let us practice?
We are practicing though, Brandon. Do you mean as in physical practice?
Yes, as in physical contact practice. If everyone else gets to play football.
Okay.
So if you feel that way, I feel like why won't y'all just make a stand, make a march? Let's get the football team back on their feet.
Because we can't make a march. We can't make a stand. We got to go by federal guidelines.
And here at ECU, the football team is targeted. I don't feel like there's not a lot of support.
There's a lot of minorities on our team. They don't like to see the minorities win.
So, Kwon, when you said that you feel like there's not a lot of support, who do you feel like we should get more support from?
I feel like everybody, the whole school, starting with not saying that they don't care, I just feel like teachers, presidents, trainers, I feel like everybody needs to just try a little bit more to support us. I know it's hard to support a losing program, but if they hear, they gotta act like they care about us at least.
Kwon, how do you feel about the organization, MSAS?
Like, that's really good. I actually love it. I love that they are trying to do something to help us rather than just letting us be quiet and sit. They actually giving us a chance to voice our opinion on all this that's going on in this world right now.
You said MASA? You talking about that meeting?
The minority meeting.
I'm sorry, Brandon, but I said MSAS.
That's fake.
Why do you feel it's fake, Brandon?
It's fake. They don't care about us. They
Who
doing
is
that
they?
because they got to. The administration, the people that work here, the people that ain't black. The white people don't care. That's
Can somebody,
why.
for the people that's listening, can somebody explain what MSAS is?
It's the minority group created for the athletes here at East Central University, and they're supposed to try to make a difference in what's going on campus. But it can't be a valid group. It can't be real if the first chance that they had to remove and show us that they're for us, they can't do it, or they say they can't do it within legal rights. So it's not real. It's fake.
I don't believe it's fake. I believe Brandon's acting like Malcolm X or someone, but I believe it's really good, honestly, because without the group, that means
hold on, Jaquan, because what's wrong with Malcolm X? I don't think it's a problem wrong with Malcolm X. It's
nothing wrong with him at all. But I'm just saying, if they didn't care, they wouldn't even have made the group. They obviously
listen. But that's the thing, though. They gotta look like they care. They gotta look like it. So that's why it's done.
They couldn't get the dude out of school because he was gonna sue ECU, and he was still gonna come back. So that ECU was gonna be out.
Brandon, can you get on the camera?
If he would have sued ECU, there would have been less budget for the football team, who already ain't got no money. So it would have been bad.
This is bigger than football.
Coming back to school.
I don't care about football. I don't care about no football at this point. This is my life. He said he want to kill. Listen though. Hey, so everyone listen. The man say, I want to kill y'all, a group of people. Fail him, it has to be towards a specific individual. He said he gonna kill y'all. He's not referring to white people. He's referring to the group of individuals that are African Americans. So I don't care if he's suing them. I don't care if football ain't had no money. I don't care about none of that. It ain't about no football. It's about them doing what's right. He wasn't going to
get kicked out of school. He can say whatever he want to say. He wasn't going to get kicked out of school.
Well, I don't care. They better do something else other than say it. I don't care. They could do something else. They could try harder. They ain't trying hard enough. How about that?
Try harder to
they care enough. They ain't trying hard enough. What?
Try harder to do what?
Something.
Like what? Anything. What can they do?
Anything.
What more do you want them to do? What more do you want them to do?
They can do anything. They can do anything. What you mean?
What? Give me an example. Give them some help.
What you mean? Give them an example. What you want? You already gave you my example. What example? What else you want me to say?
Hold on. But Brandon, what is it you want them to do specifically?
Without breaking the law.
Without breaking the law. What you mean? I don't want them to do nothing breaking the law.
Hold on. Because as I remember at the meeting, the Kwon next to me right here.
Yeah.
Kwon next to me right here. Yeah. He was also on your side, Brandon. He was saying the exact same
it's crazy
thing
how
exactly.
I know.
But
I remember what happened at the meeting. But listen,
you gotta be realistic. You gotta listen.
Datayvion and Jaquan. All I'm saying is, I just want something to make me feel like I'm at home. That's all. I just want to feel like I'm welcome.
And that's why they taking the repercussions right now.
No, that don't make me feel welcome. That make me feel like they doing it because they got to do it.
What the man look like?
What you mean?
What he look
like?
What
does that matter? I don't know him.
What he look like? No, what he look like?
Okay, ask him what I look like.
And not even know.
What it matter?
Exactly.
You know I'm black.
Okay, well, how about this, Jaquan? Jaquan, how about this?
Listen,
how about
hold on. Datayvion.
What you say?
Listen.
If it was directly to me, he would have had to
Jaquan, you sound like an Uncle Tom. What is you talking about? I don't need to know what he looks like.
I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him back. But saying the group, I'm mad that you saying this group is pointless. Like it's not. They letting us voice our opinion. They letting us sit down.
It's fake.
Because he had a good lawyer.
Hear nothing. I don't want to hear them say nothing about they can't do nothing. Yes, they can. Because
what can they do?
Something, like I just said.
If he had a lawyer, if he had a good lawyer.
Like I said, I just told you what they can do.
Hold on, Jaquan, no cussing.
I just told you what they can do. I told you they can make me feel welcome here. What you mean?
They is by allowing you to have a group.
That group don't mean nothing. That group don't mean nothing.
Who can make rules?
Okay, how about this? If it's a minorities only group, why was there white people there? Why was there white people there? Why was there white people at the minority student athlete meeting? Why is there white people at a minority student
Go,
athlete.
they
Answer
trying
me
to
that.
know.
Why is there white students for a group for minorities?
How you know they
We're
didn't
not
have
the
black in them? I know
issue.
some
Black
light
people
black.
aren't the issue. Black people aren't the issue. I don't care. We're not
Okay,
the
okay.
issue.
So why you question for Brandon? Question for Brandon.
Question for you. Question for you. Tom.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on, Brandon.
Why you want to join
talk?
Why you want to join
Let's
the group?
everyone talk. Ask your
What?
question.
Go get on the committee and see if
What
it's
you
fake.
mean?
Join the
No, it's
committee.
fake. I don't want nothing to do with it.
You want to make difference? How you gonna make difference then by thinking
I can make a
everything's
difference
fake?
by starting with myself. How about that? What
You
gonna
ain't
do
the
for a difference?
problem.
You tell me.
You not the
Okay,
problem.
no. So Jaquan.
You not the
tell me
problem.
this.
How you gonna start with
Jaquan,
yourself?
is it my turn? Is it my? Can I have to raise
No,
my hand in
answer
here?
my question.
Is it my
then I'm
turn?
gonna answer all yours.
Jaquan,
I just answered your question.
hold on.
It's my turn, right?
No.
Okay. So how about this,
Yeah.
Jaquan? Since you believe so much in this school.
I
believe
don't.
so much
Quit
in what
doing
that
it like
no,
that.
listen. Let me talk. And since you believe in so much what that president got to say and what she told us,
When
even
did
though
I
they
say that?
kept
When did I say that?
Hold on.
Because she ain't even tell me that.
I ain't done.
Yeah, but you're not on the right track.
Me and you seen the same picture. We seen the same picture where they keep trying to tell us it was Photoshop. If you gonna believe that and they gonna lie over that simplest thing, I don't believe nothing they gotta say. So what you gonna do? You tell me what you gonna do with the president.
What
You join the
ask your
committee.
question.
You join the committee. What you gonna do for me and make me feel welcome and make me think it's real?
I'm gonna have a group.
I'm waiting.
Me and my group gonna come together. We're gonna try to get some stuff going for the school. See how it can really help. And then listen. If from there, if we come up with some stuff and they don't try to help, like I don't know, I can't even give you an example. But if we approach them with a plan and they don't want to do it, then that's when I'll be like, okay, this is fake. But until then,
Jaquan. Hold on, Brandon. Hold on, Jaquan. Since you invest so much in this group, you supposed to be one of the ones that planned something for them.
I'm not.
What have you planned it so far?
Okay, time out, because I never said I was investing.
What have you planned
I just
so
said
far?
the group is not fake.
Because you standing up for them so much. What have you planned? What?
Y'all not even.
What have you planned so
no
far?
more?
How?
At all. Jamal.
Okay, so
Jamal, no.
Okay, so
I like the
Link.
way you've been sitting back and listening, and you have never heard me say, "I'm playing nothing." I said this is not fake, and then y'all just trying to argue at
Jamal,
this
we want your thoughts. Jamal, we want your thoughts.
y'all is.
So I agree. I agree with Jaquan. I agree with Jaquan.
Hold on. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Since you with them, you supposed to be one of the ones who playing for them, right?
We ain't no we. I was at the same meeting y'all was at.
What have you planned?
I was at the same meeting y'all was at.
I'm not the one arguing on your side.
Who? No, listen. He the one who believe. I don't believe in them. That's the difference.
What have you planned?
Thank you.
Get out of here.
Jamal.
Now my question. When did I say I'm playing something?
Just gave you a hypothetical question.
What?
Who, you talking to me?
No. Yeah.
JB, next question, because they don't even know how to answer them.
So this is the last question. We're gonna end the show off right here. We're gonna go back to the football team. Do y'all feel like this is the team that's gonna bring East Central and the city a national championship?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
If they give me the ball.
Yes.
I'm just playing. If we play as a team and people buy in, I honestly feel like being here these last 2 years, I done said we're going to be good. But once people actually buy in and like the people on the team that we need to step up, we will be good. And people actually take it serious.
Brandon, your answer?
We're going to the championship, and we're going to win it. Simple as that. Nothing else. No comment left on that question. No more questions.